Man, this has been a difficult week, especially for people like me who love track and field. I mean, I watch to the tune of even watching the Diamond League, um, even the non-competitive track events. I typically would watch. Um, and living in Dallas, Sha'Carri Richardson is a local chick, so I've always maintained a soft side for her. I've really been a fan. Um, I know the Jamaicans are better, um, but she's always had potential. You can tell that for her age, she has more potential, and but you can also understand that the young lady has some issues. Okay, she's not from the traditional two-parent household, something that we talk a lot about on this channel. And this is why we also advocate that we strive towards a two-parent household. These are the things, the little things that we don't expect to happen always does happen when the foundation is broken. Okay, so clearly this is a lady that is going through a lot. She was in a gay relationship, a lesbian relationship, with a young lady from Jamaica, which had domestic issues. And then she transitioned to date Christian Coleman, who I'm also a very big fan of. Uh, but, before we get to the video, the choice of choosing a mate is a very important decision that any man should make. Okay. I don't know Sha'Carri Richardson. And like I said, I'm a huge fan of her as far as sports. And I've also been rooting for her because I know she's going through some stuff, or she has gone through some stuff. Okay. But that aside, she does not qualify to be the type of woman that any man should aspire to be with. Is she beautiful? She actually is a pretty girl when she dresses feminine and she looks feminine. She is a very pretty girl. But mentally she's not there. And that's a problem because the mental is very important. And that is the part of this that I blame Christian Coleman for making that decision to pick her. All right. So that was a mistake. But after he's picked her, clearly the young boy has no control over the relationship either, as you're about to see in this video. Like I always say, leave masculine women alone. Two things: leave single mothers alone, leave masculine women alone. TMZ just dropped this video. Let's go ahead and watch it. There's no volume here. Okay, so that's her right there. Obviously, they're talking over something. That's the first punch. She still goes after him. He's talking back, trying to get away. Then he shows him. Still pursuing him even more. Whatever it was. I mean, and this is at the airport. This is in public. You know that decorum. And when we talk about this in terms of race, people usually would come after us that we don't like African Americans. No, that's not. This may happen to anybody, right? Regardless. Um, It's just more on typically in the black community. But this would happen. White folks will do this too. But yeah, now as you've seen, what if these roles were reversed? What if he did that? Right there at the airport, the reaction would have been different. You see people walking by and nobody paying attention. If Christian Coleman was the one that did exactly what Sha'Carri Richardson did, he would be done as a professional. Done. Suspended, fined, suspended, and possibly not ever return to the sport. If you're gonna push not for equity but for equality, because you know how I feel about equity, but if you're gonna push for equality, shouldn't the same standards apply to both sides? You see, of course it's not going to be applicable. And his feminized ass came out and defended her. So I mean, what do you do with this? You can't win either way. Well, you saw the video. Let me know what you think.